As Texas braces for the April 8th eclipse, communities like Llano and Belton County say they are enhancing their infrastructural capacities to accommodate the massive influx of tourists expected to witness this celestial marvel. In a strange twist, schools across the region have been announced to shut down, and the Texas government has issued an emergency warning urging citizens to stock up on 1 to 2 weeks worth of food, essentials, and fuel. Alongside local authorities, the National Guard will be on high alert with an elite chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear unit deployed in Broken Bow. A warning of cell phone difficulties is anticipated as well. The eclipse's path of totality, the strip where the sun is entirely covered by the moon, will wind its way across Mexico, the Midwest, and Maine. Interestingly, this path crosses over with the route of the 2017 eclipse, which traversed numerous cities named Salem, signifying Jerusalem. This confluence forms an X or Tav, the final symbol of the Hebrew alphabet, symbolizing a mark, sign, or covenant right over America, with the total eclipse duration clocking in at 4 minutes 28 seconds, lasting twice as long as the 2017 eclipse. In addition to the National Guard, 110 to 150 Oklahoma Highway Patrol Troopers will be stationed to ensure smooth traffic movement and maintain safety. Alongside them will be around 150 other first responders and volunteers, many of whom will be accommodated at the sports complex in Broken Bow or the former National Guard Armory in Idabel. Interestingly, the path of the 2024 eclipse will pass through several locations with biblical significance in the U.S. and Canada. This eclipse will cast its shadow over all 7 cities in the U.S. and one in Canada named Nineveh. If you recall, Nineveh is a significant location in the Bible where Jonah was sent by God to warn the people of impending doom. Further along its path, the eclipse will pass over a region known as Little Egypt in the U.S. This area, with its biblical namesake, stirs up imagery of the Exodus and the 10 plagues. The first slaves brought to Little Egypt came from Hispaniola, or modern-day Dominican Republic, and Haiti. These slaves were Jews in Portugal. Is this just a coincidence? Sounds like prophecy. As the eclipse ends its journey, it will reach Mars Hill in the U.S. Mars Hill, or Areopagus, is a significant location in the New Testament where Apostle Paul delivered one of his most notable sermons in Acts, the 17th chapter. These locations, Nineveh, Egypt, and Mars Hill, all have significant connections to Scripture and the 2024 eclipse. Could this path of the eclipse, touching upon these biblically significant locations, be a divine sign? Could it be part of a larger narrative that we are yet to fully comprehend? Let's dive a little deeper. What if the forthcoming solar eclipse is more than just an average celestial event? There is a belief that it might indicate biblical prophecies coming to pass. Historical instances, such as a solar eclipse in Nineveh, was a warning before it fell, and the approaching eclipse may bear a similar connotation. The Bible repeatedly uses the number 7, usually associated with divine perfection and completion. Interestingly, previous occurrences like the 2017 total solar eclipse across the U.S. have been suggested as potential biblical warnings. Is it possible that the forthcoming eclipse is part of a pattern? Could these astronomical events be deliberate signs indicating a monumental event? The forthcoming eclipse may seem to some as only a stellar spectacle. However, it's worth noting that the Bible urges reflection on such events in the light of end times prophecy and readiness for salvation. For example, Luke 21, verse 25 to 26. While naysayers may perceive it as a mere astronomical event, followers discern it as deep symbolism and an alert for preparedness. As we eagerly await the total solar eclipse, the excitement is palpable, particularly in communities across its trajectory, especially in Texas. This astronomical event is not just an awe-inspiring spectacle, but could also potentially indicate biblical prophecies. Historically, such phenomena have been seen as portents of the end times, linked to past biblical judgments and the symbolic importance of numbers such as 7. Whether you regard this as mere coincidence or divine intervention, it's undeniable that these resplendent celestial events are indeed very interesting and suspicious. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on future events and their potential significance, we have a simple request. First, if you found this video informative, please share it and hit the like button below. It helps us know what content you enjoy and helps others discover these fascinating topics. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching.